Hey, good morning, Devin. We are focusing our attention on space and the sky, of course, as well. Our question this morning comes from Amy in Galesburg, and she's wondering, how in the world do we forecast the northern lights? How do we know when they're going to arrive, how strong they're going to be, and of course, the big question, who's going to see them? So let's break down how we do this. So we look at something called the KP index. And what this is if you want to get really technical, there you see the name there, the Kensifer index. So we're looking at these magnetometers, and we have these devices all across the United States. What these devices are looking for is a shift in the magnetic field above their individual location. The bigger the shift in that magnetic field, the more likely, the stronger the northern lights are going to be as this incoming energy from the sun arrives into our atmosphere. So they take all those calculations, and what they do is they come up with a KP number. And anytime that KP value is 4 or above, that usually indicates a very strong geomagnetic storm is in progress in our skies here. So that scale actually goes from 0 all the way to 8. How do we know who's going to be able to see the northern lights? Well, we use something called magnetic latitude. That is different from what we're used to seeing on the globe, like those globes you had back in school where we talked about latitude and longitude, because magnetic latitude actually uses the location of the magnetic poles. It doesn't use the location of the North Pole and the South Pole. The magnetic poles are actually moving a little bit year after year. For the Quad Cities, our magnetic latitude is 51.7 degrees. So if you look at the scale here, we need to have a KP of roughly 7 to 8 for us to be able to see the northern lights very vibrantly. And that was the case. Remember, we did that last year, and the year before we had a KP of 7+. So that's what you want to look for. Now, if you're curious where to find these numbers, where do you see the forecast for these? Check out my web article later this morning at WQAD.com. Don't forget, we have Ask Andrew live Wednesday morning. I'm going to be on vacation the next 3 weeks, at least the next 3 Wednesdays, so it'll be Ask Peter or Morgan or a combination of the two for the next 3 weeks. But still, doesn't mean you shouldn't be tuning in, and I'll be tuning in as well. That'll be Wednesday at 9 o'clock on the 8 Plus app. Download on your TV and watch for free. We've got more GMQC ahead right after this.